What's up guys, it's my birthday, I've got the day off. What am I going to do? I'm going to work on cars. Today we're going to do some work on the R32 and the 110. I'm going to take both of them out for a drive. The 32 has been having missing issues, so we're going to change the plugs out, and we're also going to put a new pod filter and see if that makes a difference. The 110 we're going to change the diff oil out. We're going to take that for a rip. It's going to be a good day, boys. Well, the last time I drove the R32, it started breaking up under boost quite bad, so today we're going to do some general maintenance. We're going to swap the spark plugs out, we're going to check the igniter, check the ignition system, fit a new pod filter, and then take it for a test drive and see how she goes. Hopefully she's all mint, because we've got a car show on Sunday, getting ready for that. Want to roll with the boys. So this is what we've got. We've got aftermarket core packs. I thought it had aftermarket core packs because they don't tend to last this long. They tend to deteriorate over time, and heaps of other examples on the market. So pull them out and let's see what the plugs look like. As you can see guys, the plugs have definitely seen better days. So we swapped them out for some NGK plugs. These are some Iridium plugs that have been in there for I don't know how long. They look terrible. They look a little bit wide on the ends. Maybe the car's been running a tiny bit lean. It's got a fuel pressure regulator gauge, so we're going to have a look at that and see if that's doing what it needs to do. Next up, we're going to swap out the pod filter because this one's seen better days. We've got a brand newie to go on. And then take it for a rip, boys. Let's see how she goes. This car hasn't been the most reliable since I've had it, so I really want to work on making it reliable. I've had to change out all the heater hose. I've had all sorts of coolant leaks. I've had everything being loose from when I got it, but we're getting there, guys. And then next up is a massive overhaul of the engine bay. I want to paint the covers, swap out all the couplers, really tidy it to suit the rest of the car. The engine bay itself's been painted, so that's really tidy, but the engine itself needs some love, especially after we've had some coolant related issues. Look at it all over the manifold and that there. Not ideal, but the car itself looking super tidy, and hopefully we're good to roll. Now it's time to swap out the pod filter. The one that was on there was pretty bad. Look at the state of that compared to the nice brand new one. Swap that out. Hopefully the car is a lot happier. Just like that, we're good to roll, homies. New pod filter, new spark plugs, time for a test drive. Let's see how this car goes. So a quick update, the car runs much better after the plugs in the filter, and I think some of the stuff on the igniter was loose too, all these things contributing. I've never been able to run more than 10 PSI without it breaking up, so I've just put the boost up a little bit and let's see how that goes. Well, that's a lot better. Not only has that fixed the breaking up issue, but it allowed me to put the boost up a couple of PSI. We're on 13 PSI now, and man, that feels a lot faster. I mean, like, proper fast. The first time this car's felt proper fast since I've had it. It's always been a bit like laggy and a bit of a dog, to be honest, but that feels proper fast. I was so stoked with that drive. Little things, little maintenance things, but we're on top of it now. Skyline feeling awesome. I can't wait to take this to the car show on the weekend, cruise with the boys, now that she goes bloody good. Now it's the 110's turn to have some love while we're at it. We've done a few track days in the 110, now it's time to do some diff oil. It's pretty easy to do in this car, so we'll swap that out. We've also got to change out the factory diff mount soon. I'd ordered OEM replacements, but now I've decided to go solid, so we'll have to sort that. And I'm going to do solid subframe cradle bushes as well. This car's getting a little bit axle trampians because the bushes in the back are worn. It'll give the car that solid feel again that I'm looking for. Then we're going to take the 110 for a rip too, because it's a sunny day, got the day off work, why not? What a transformation, guys. What a difference that was, just with new spark plugs and attending to the wiring that seemed a little bit iffy with the igniter. Huge turnaround, man. This car has only ever been able to run like 10 PSI before it started to break up. We've now got the car running 13, what a difference. Like, this car feels properly fast now, whereas before it just felt really sluggish. It was a cool cruiser, but now like it actually rips, boys. I'm so stoked. Just shows what proper maintenance means and how important it is. I can't wait to take this car to the car show on Sunday and roll with the boys. It's going to be awesome. Something I do every year on my birthday. I take a day off. I try and take my cars for a drive. Just my way of relaxing and having some fun. Woo! 110 is ripping today. Well, that was an awesome way to spend my day, guys. Got to work on both my cars, got to make the Skyline faster and take it for a rip, and got to take the 110 for a thrash. It was a pretty awesome day. Guys, I've made a bit of a decision about the JZX 110. I've decided to make it a more drift-focused car. It's still going to be 100% street legal, but I want to do track days, I want to do drift days again in it. So we're going to be doing mods based around that, geared towards drifting. So we're going to look at and source knuckles, bushes, bucket seat, that kind of stuff, just to make it a better drift car. It can already drift pretty well, but it needs some things to make it better. It's not going to be a competition car or anything like that by any means. It's just going to be for fun days like Mad Mike drift days and things like that. But that's what we're up to. What do you think of that, guys? You think that's a cool idea for the 110? Let us know in the comments below. Well, guys, thanks for watching another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and turn your notifications on so you know when the next video is out.